Right. Hi everyone. So welcome back to our Teacher Talk, the next session with Teacher Dila. So Teacher Dila from SMK Simpang 4, and she is going to share with us Jamboard. So if you are familiar or not familiar with this one, this might be very useful for you to have a go, or maybe to see if there are things that you have missed when you are using this. So without further ado, I'm going to give this stage, or give this what do you say it?
A virtual platform.
Yes,
Say
to
that?
Miss Adila.
Okay, thank you very much, this is Shafika. Okay, so as for today, a lot of you, I've shared a lot of my materials on Facebook and also Instagram. A lot of you notice that I utilize a lot of my lessons around Jamboard, and I think this is a very brilliant application that can help teachers to not speak alone to the screen. Okay, so it's normal for us to speak, but this is your virtual whiteboard. And although there are still a few features that I hope to be added and I hope to be improved, still Gemboard is doing a great job. Okay, so today we are going to I'll introduce to you Jamboard and how you can use Jamboard. So I'll just share my tab with you.
Okay, so I might have few questions here and there. I'm just going to maybe raise my hand and then ask you the question.
Yes, no problem.
Okay.
So
So you are sharing your screen?
yes, I'm sharing my window so that everyone, we are going to start from basic and on how you can just find this Jamboard application and how you can write on the Jamboard application. Okay, so
Yes, that will be very
this is
useful.
my
Okay.
dashboard, my layout. Okay. So this is my dashboard. There are two ways that you can start your Jamboard. One, you can start from here. You see this icon? You can start from here, or
Mm-hmm.
you can also start from your Google Meet. Google Meet, they have already added these new features of a Jamboard. Okay. You see,
Mm.
you click on the triangle, the rectangular, and
Mm-hmm. The
everything, the
activities
activities
one,
button.
yeah.
Yes, and then you just click on whiteboarding.
Mm.
Okay, start a new whiteboard. So this is your Jamboard. If you are having lesson with your class at that moment, your students can write on this board as well. You can write on this board as well. Okay, it serves a purpose for you to have an interaction as if you are in class. I'm sorry for the internet, although I'm using quite a reputable internet service, but still. So this is the writing buttons, this is the erasing button, this is the cursor button, this is the notepad button. See, you can just put write sticky notes. Your students can write, you can write as well. Okay, I would like, as I mentioned before, there are some features that I hope to be added and I hope to be upgraded in Jamboard. One of them is these features. If you use a laptop, you are able to use all these features. But if you are using
Mobile.
handphones, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of our students are using mobile handphones,
Mm-hmm.
some features are not available to them, such as this, the text box. If you are using laptop, you can
Ah.
use this. If you are not using laptop, if you are using a mobile phone, you don't have this feature. Okay. And
Okay.
for the sticky notes, okay, you see this button when I'm writing this, but this progress bar is moving as well. Let's say, okay, let's say I'm just writing rubbish here. Okay, it's already red. When you
Mm,
say
Miss. Okay, Teacher Adila, but I
yes,
could not see your screen.
oh, you cannot see my screen,
I'm
the
seeing
Jamboard screen.
I'm seeing mid screen.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
So okay, so let's see if I can open this on Jamboard. Oh yeah, because Okay, don't make my mistake. Okay, don't make a silly mistake. I'm presenting my my tab. I don't present my entire screen. And the
Yeah,
Jamboard is open on another tab. Okay,
I
so that
see.
is why. So let's see. I'll present my entire screen for you. Okay, can you see it now?
Okay, we are waiting. It is loading.
Okay, can
Yes,
you see now?
yes. Oh, that is the sticky notes you
Okay,
mean.
yes. So don't make that silly mistake. This is one. Yes, this is the sticky notes. Okay, okay. Okay, you see a
Mm-hmm.
progress bar here. It's blue, 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 blue,
Mm-hmm.
blue, blue, blah, blah, blue, 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 blue,
Wait.
blue, and red. Okay, when it's red, it means that you have exceeded the word limit. So when you post like this, they will not show the entire text. They will only
Ah,
show the text that fit the sticky notes.
okay. I have
Okay,
question. Sorry to
okay,
interrupt. But
no
about the
problem.
word limit, did you set it or is just automatic?
No, it's automatic.
Alright, okay, cool.
Okay, it's automatically set to fit the sticky notes properly.
Yeah.
Okay, however, in certain circumstances, I could say only when you are using a laptop, you are able to view all the words. It will exceed the notepad, it will
Mm-hmm,
exceed
mm-hmm.
the sticky notes, but you can still see the words. But I'm quite sure for a handphone, you cannot see the whole thing. Okay, so that is the one of the drawbacks of Jamboard. Okay,
Okay.
before you start, you can rename. Let's say you are having class with six magah on mental health. So it's right there. So this is how you launch a Jamboard from your own Google Meet when you are having a class. However, the second way for you to launch this app, you can prepare the Jamboard. I usually do this because I will use that Jamboard as a starter. Okay, I
Mm.
will also design my lessons based on the Jamboard. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
here you already have all these icons. You just click on this Jamboard icon. Okay, it will direct you to Google Jamboard as well. So as you can see, these are all my slides that I have used in my lessons. And if you notice the six magah, you see
Ah,
six magah. Even though I launched the six magah Jamboard just now from my Google Meet, it will automatically be saved in my Jamboard drive. Okay, so that they link together because I use the same account. We are using Google Meet with my MOE account, and I launched the Google Meet through my MOE account, and my Jamboard here is my MOE account. So everything
I
syncs.
see.
Okay,
Oh.
so okay, now I would show you some of my students' work and also my lesson. Okay, so I prepared this slides beforehand before my lesson started 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bear with me because of my bear with me.
So extended writing,
It's normal,
CFR.
isn't it? When you okay. So CFR, but for everyone's information, I'm teaching NUET right now. So the levels of are higher, and but it's okay. It's just
Mm-hmm.
I want to introduce the Jamboard. You can use it for your
Yes.
UPSR students, for your lower secondary, upper secondary. So no problem. It's
Yes,
just like a
exactly.
virtual Jamboard that you can do anything. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good. So this is my extended writing. What I want to do, what I want to produce at the end of my lessons, series of lessons. Okay. I
Mm-hmm.
wrote this, everything I type or I just copy paste everything 2 or 3 days before. So I just leave it there. If you look at there, I have my background. How do you want to set your background? Is you just click this set background. you can change your background. Okay, or you can choose your own background. Here, image, you just upload any image. Okay, here, you don't have to save the image. You can just straight away Google search the image. Let's see, mental
Oh,
health.
that is very easy to do.
Yes, that is very easy. So you just click there and then set. It will automatically set for you mental health.
Mm.
Okay. If this is too distracting, again, just set background, set to simple blue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's up to you. That is up to you. Okay. Next features that I would like to highlight is these features. Okay, if you, I'm using my iPad as well. If you are using a stylus and you are writing on this Jamboard, it will be very beneficial for you. I cannot show it here. There's one features of Gemboard that allows you to write the predictive writing. I cannot show it here. I'm not quite sure why. There's predictive writing. Our handwriting is not normal. It's not. We are scribbling sometimes.
Yes.
But these predictive features, it will predict the words that you wrote, and then it will transfer into a very nice font so that it's clear to students.
Wow, that is
Okay?
a very nice feature
That is
because
a very nice feature.
yes, it means that it is handy. You can just write what's on your mind. You don't have to type and wait for the right time to type and
No.
have. Oh yeah, that is good. I like it. I like it already.
Yes. I know everybody will like it. Okay, you see here, this one, I write why, who. This is my normal handwriting, why, who. But
Mm-hmm.
this is when I write, but then the predictive mode change my scribble into words such as this. So you see,
Mm.
sometimes it will it's a robot thing. It's an AI. I'm not sure, but sometimes it will make mistakes such as this. Maybe my handwriting was not clear enough. I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to write COVID-19. It becomes
Create
COVID-19.
nine. Yeah.
So that is how.
But
So
can you like edit?
yes, no problem.
Okay.
You can just delete. Okay, this
Ah.
is the erase button. Okay, this is the erase button.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you okay, this is too distracting. So you erase.
Mm.
Or you want to delete this. Okay. Select
So
here
select.
and then three button, delete.
Ah.
It is very easy. It's like your whiteboard, you just rub it.
Mm-hmm. But
Okay.
even easier than whiteboard.
Yes, even easier than whiteboard, even proper than whiteboard. You
Yeah.
can see how the students they arrange their points here very nicely. You cannot do that on whiteboard, a
Mm.
normal whiteboard, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so this is how I do my lesson. Here again, when students use mobile phones, they don't have these text features. Okay, they cannot write. So what they can do is that they can post these sticky notes. Okay, they can post these sticky notes. As you can see, I'm teaching writing. I'm teaching the technique of peel on how you are going to write your extended writing. So students arrange their ideas from opening into examples, into elaborations, and also linkers that they will use. So I can see 3 points here. So it's easier. And this is a group work. Okay, this is a group work. I did it
Mm-hmm.
during my lessons of 1 hour. I gave them around 20 to 25
Mm-hmm.
minutes, but it depends on your levels of students. If you know that they are a bit, the levels is a bit low, then they might need
Need
to do
extra
that
time.
extra time
Yeah.
or do it on their own time.
Yes, like
You can
post
assign this, yeah, you can
post
assign this as
exercise.
your, yeah, you can assign this as your homework as well, because once you share with them, they can just come in and then just add anything.
Mm, they don't
So
have. They just need the link, right?
yes, they just need the link.
Okay.
Okay, that is another drawback that I would like to highlight here.
Okay.
When we were doing this, there's few times where one student, not one student, I think several students accidentally deleted everything. Yes,
Okay.
because we cannot lock. Once we already did all this
Uh
wonderful
huh.
work, we cannot lock the Jamboard.
Oh.
So
Okay.
it became
A
uh,
tragedy.
yeah, tragedy, because the students did very wonderful work, but then I could not extend more on that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this, apart from using all these points, you can also use pictures. Again, just Google image the pictures. This can be a lesson when you want to activate the schemata. Let's say you want to talk about you see my handwriting all over. Here you see, even though that exceed the one that I said just now, what I intended to show you. See, even though it exceeded the notepad, the word limit of the sticky notes, still you can see here the
Yes,
words.
true.
Yeah, but it won't
And
happen in mobile phone.
I see. Because of the maybe it's small.
Maybe the layout of it, I think the layout of it,
What? Yeah.
it's
What
not
about
suitable.
tablet?
Yes, tablet as well. I'm using iPad. I'm not sure about other tablets, but I'm using iPad. But I could not. It's the same layout as a handphone, not a mobile phone.
Okay.
Okay, so here,
This
here.
is very
Okay,
interactive.
yes, interactive. Okay, one more thing is that when your students are presenting, they will have a lot of questions to ask. Okay, they will have a lot of questions to ask, and usually what I would do is that when the students are presenting, I would ask them to write any questions that they would like to ask in the last slides. Okay, so
Mm,
that won't distract the students that are presenting, and the students that are presenting can address those questions later.
yes, true.
Okay,
That is
so
that is very nice because they could do their thinking at the same time and then just write. They don't need to have the extra pen or paper because everything can be recorded there, right?
yes, correct. This is another features that I like about Jamboard. Thank you very much, Teacher Shafika, for mentioning this. Whenever you have discussed everything, they already did their splendid job, and you don't want them to do another job of copying things. Okay,
True.
students won't like that. I won't like that. Okay, we don't want to do double jobs. So what we can do is we can download this as PDF.
Oh, this
Okay,
is nice.
one,
This is just like
yes,
Padlet. You can download as PDF.
yes. So once you download this as a PDF, you can share this with your students, and then they can just paste in their book or keep it in their files. That's what I'm doing.
True.
Okay. If you are using traditional whiteboard, they have to copy everything and they won't pay attention. But when you are using Jamboard, they can just focus on the content of the Jamboard, what the students are presenting, what the teachers is presenting, not to worry about copying things.
Yes, it takes time.
Yes, it takes time. So that is what I like about Jamboard.
I think this would be applicable in normal classroom as well because you just need
Yes.
to bring this and then when discussion you can ask the students to come. Let's say they don't have their own laptop, they cannot
Mhm.
bring tablet at school. So and then at the end of the day, just print it out for them.
Yes, that's a great idea as well. If you have all those facilities, you might as well use it. Okay, you might
True.
as well use it. Okay, so these are some of the things I like about Jamboard. Anything else that you would like to know?
All right. So basically you need to change the share everyone, right?
Mhm. Okay, share. Okay, again, I think almost for all Google applications is the same. So when you share, make sure that you share with the right button. I had one colleague of mine. She did not use the correct share button, not the correct share button, because when you get here, you need to change. You need to
Yes.
change to the restricted
Anyone
Ministry
with
of Education,
the
anyone with the link. But as for me, I would like to keep it in the circle of my students. I don't like it because we are doing this is their work. So they need to have access, not other students. If let's say I want to change my mind and let other students view it with random emails, I can just change this link anytime. Okay, So I'll change to Ministry of Education, and here I need to change as well, either viewer or editors. If viewers, you can just view, or for editors, they can edit as well. So make sure you change it to editor if you want them to write something on the Jamboard. So and then you just copy the link and then paste either in your Google Meet or in your Telegram group. They can do it.
So they have access to this a lot of times.
Yes, a lot of, until I restrict the
Ah.
sharing. Usually
Okay.
after we have finished all the lessons, I will restrict the sharing. Why? Because like I said before, some students, they accidentally delete contents here. So I don't want that to be deleted after we have finished doing all the work. So
Yes,
I will just
definitely.
change, I will just change the restriction to just view once we have finished. Okay, so
True.
this is one example that I do with them in the class, during the class. I also assign them to do their own work as a homework, as a group homework. So this one, I talk about infectious disease,
Mm.
a very valid question that we need to discuss nowadays. So again, if you can see, a lot of my Jamboard revolve around writing skill. But you can do listening, you can do reading skill as well. However, this is another lack of Jamboard. When you want to paste link, it will not direct you. You can just paste the link and then you need to copy and then paste in another tab. It will not hyperlink the link.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, so
Understood.
this is another drawback. Okay, so these are my lessons. Okay, these, they do their own work, they find the meaning of it, they just paste. This is some useful expression that I ask them to do. Okay, which one is the, I
Mm.
want to show, I would like to very much to share with you the work that my students have done brilliantly, because I think
This
let
is
me choose
amazing
work.
because one, you've got everything in one place. Like all the
Yes,
lesson, all
yes.
the activities in one place, and then
Uh-huh.
you have next lesson. There's another place for that, the whole activities for that lesson.
Yes,
Do you know what I
yes.
mean?
Another
Like,
thing that when you
it's
share, when
very.
you say, yes, I know. When you said that, Teacher Shafika, I just like click on my mind, like, you know, when you are in traditional
Mm-hmm.
classroom, you don't have the ability to share what you have written on the board with other class, with your other classes. What you
Yes.
write in that classroom remains in that classroom alone.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, for this Jamboard, because it's already kept in one Google Drive, in one drive of my Jamboard drive, I can just share with them other works as well from other groups, so that they
Mm.
can get their ideas
I
on how they can
guess.
do it.
Yes.
So that is a good feature as well.
And it's easy to access to. You don't have to go have a look at what you have saved before. You just go to the same thing. Right.
Yes, yes, good. So this is another example. You can see students, even though I just assign them, okay, you do this, you find bullying, you find problems, and then you just expand on your idea. They can come up with all these bullets, with all this background. It shows they took further initiative than what I did. I would like to highlight this as well, because as teachers, we need to see not only the contents and but also the efforts that they put in when they do their work.
True.
Okay, I don't have to. They don't have to add this background. They don't have to add this bullet. If you want to do this bullet, you need to do it one by one. Okay,
Ah,
but then they still could do it. They still wanted to do it. Okay, so
but it
these are
touches your heart, right? When your students try to
yes
do way more
more.
than you have asked
Yeah.
them. Yes.
Yes.
It's like you
So
feel,
that's
oh,
a
that's so
little
sweet.
thing. Yeah, that's a little
Yeah.
thing that we cherish. You see, such as this. So they find the word, they find the images, they find the background that relates to the
Mm.
point. So what I love
Mm-hmm.
about
Yes.
this one is that they can create their own content based on themselves. They personalize their idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So those are my sharing about Jamboard, which I really love. Although I hope that this application can be improved in certain things, but thus far I think it's doing its job wonderfully for me. Okay. Well, sorry. One more. If you are a teacher, this button here, it's a laser button. Okay, when
Uh-huh.
you want to highlight on certain things, or you want to direct your students attention, there are a lot of things mentioned here. Okay, you students will read here, will read there, will read there, but if you want to highlight them, to direct them to one point, you can use this laser
Mm-hmm.
and then just point out. Okay.
Ah, okay.
It won't stick there, it won't stick.
That
If
will
you
be
use
very useful. Oh.
yes, if you use the pen button, it will stick. But if you use the laser button, it will just show. If you want to say, okay, you see, highlight there. Stress,
Mm-hmm.
stress is very important. So you highlight something like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, so do you have any queries that you would like to direct to me?
I feel like I have asked all the questions, and I feel like the students as well, they would agree that this is very useful, and they might even
Yes,
suggest to their teachers to use this in their classroom because it
yes.
benefits them,
Yeah,
and then it's easy. Everything at one
yeah,
place. I like the idea of
and then
everything at one place.
oh, you like the idea? I think
Yeah,
what I like
everything is
now
there.
is like Google. It's like I'm not quite sure I'm promoting Google or what, but I think Google now is designing a lot of applications towards education, and it
Yes.
will be a waste. It will be a waste if we don't utilize what they have given to us. However, I would like to point out certain things. With the height of online learning, a lot of teachers, including me myself, we try to explore everything, and we try to use every application available on the internet with our students. Okay, but bear in mind that there are a lot of restriction, there are a lot of hindrance from students to use all
Mm-hmm.
these applications. So for me, because some of my students requested that teachers, there's a lot of application. Initially I tried to use a lot of application. We cannot, my handphones, the data is not so strong, the storage
Mm,
is
true.
not too big. So for me, I would stick to things that works and to things that is simple to them and they are used to that. So that
Mm.
I don't have to repeat the instruction over and over and over again
That
and
how
it
to
will
use
die.
it. Yeah.
Yes. And it will waste a lot of time because I only have 1 hour.
Mm-mm.
Giving instruction to them is already 20 minutes. Then we cannot proceed with other activities.
Mm. I think it
So,
is best to explore, and at the same
mhm.
time, when you are doing something that you need to have certain time to complete the task and everything, it's good to go for something that uh, everyone is familiar with.
Yes, correct. I agree with you. Totally.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Adila, or Teacher Adila, for your sharing. I think this is very good, informative, very useful, and something that we can look forward to using. If you haven't, I haven't started using Jamboard. I've been planning to, but I thought it would be difficult. But after your explanation, it's just here. So I'm so
Yes,
gonna
it's
try
not. It's not.
this. Yes, for my next lesson. Can't wait to do this, and we'll definitely leave some comments to tell you that I've used this, and the students as well. You guys can leave comments. You can share what you have learned with your teachers using Jamboard or anything, any suggestions at all in the comment section. So we hope to see you again, and we hope that we are going to be able to give more videos or sessions with you guys that are beneficial for everyone, and maybe you can use this for your future study, or you can, if you are not a teacher, you can also use this with your friends for group presentation for your university work or assignments later. So thank you so much. Hope to see you again and take care.
Bye-bye.